Hey, welcome back to another episode of SimCity. And last time we left, we had a steadily growing city. We're already at 24,000 people, and things are upgrading a little everywhere. And we have a couple things that we need to do. We need to gather enough money to build the filtration pump on our water pumping station, so that we can get a more regular water supply. We also need to fix a few things. Our crime is pretty bad. We may need to add... Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to add jails too. Actually, let's do that right now. Yeah. Oh, and we can add them here. Let's do that. Boom. And you know what? Let's add another police car. Alright. You've been upgraded. Now do your jobs. And let's just press play for now. What else do we need to look at? Oh yeah, I figured out some things last time. After last game. Alright. You know how we were looking at this number and it seems really, really high? I figured out something. Apparently, the total freight orders is some completely arbitrary number. The game's a little unbalanced on this account. It's a completely arbitrary number that commercial buildings create to give sort of reason of being for industrial buildings. So you can't have industrial buildings without commercial, but you can have commercial without industrial, because apparently these orders have absolutely no impact on the amount of goods that commercial buildings have to offer to citizens. Just the way it works. I don't know. This might change in the future. We may come to a point someday where this gets revised down, and so there's a direct correlation between the amount of freight that is created by your industry and the amount of goods that your commercial buildings can sell. Right now it's not, because game creators probably decided that it wouldn't be fun for people to be forced to create industry if they didn't want to, because some people don't really want the industrial buildings. They don't look as cool as the commercial or residential buildings, so some people try to play without these. Since we're doing a mining town, I can't understand why we wouldn't have industry in the mining town. Oh, and some of our industrial buildings are currently upgrading to something more high-tech, thanks to our city college. And yeah. But yeah, like I said, maybe in the future this will get rebalanced, because right now the thing is, if we wanted to fill all the freight orders that our commercial buildings are asking for, about half the map would have to be industrial, and then we wouldn't have enough room left for the residential needed to fill the jobs in the industrial, so it's very unbalanced in that sense. So we can pretty much ignore this entire section. The only thing we need to keep an eye on is that if we end up having so much commercial that this drops to so much industrial that this drops to 0, then our industrial won't have any place to ship their freight to. We might still get some messages from industrial buildings that say, oh, we need upgrade roads to increase this. But yeah, we still might get the messages that say, oh, we need a place to ship freight. The reason for that would be that they don't have commercial buildings that are close enough. For instance, since we have industrial all in the south corner of the map, and we have some commercial buildings that are all the way over here, they won't ship all the way over there until all of this is satisfied, and even then they might not, their trucks might not go all the way out there. But that's not so bad, since we also have the trade depot right here that accepts freight. Did I say that weird? Accepts freight. So their trucks, if they can't get if the commercial buildings all the way over there are too far, they'll just ship it here, as long as this isn't too far from the furthest industrial buildings that are over there. But that shouldn't be a problem. Right now the problem the Aegis guys are having, they want to upgrade to a higher density, but we're still on dirt roads, so they can't. And we'll keep it that way for now because we don't want to increase density on a few places too quickly, since we're already hitting the needs more water problems. But as it is right now, we're going to slow it down a little bit. We have enough money for our first filtration pump, so let's go ahead and do that. Because as you can tell right here, it's extremely polluted. So there we go, and there's only the tiniest gap between these two buildings, so I guess we placed it correctly. Is there just enough room to put in maybe a little park, like one of these? No, it's too narrow. Alright, so I think we placed this exactly as close to the sewage treatment plant as we could. So no space loss there. That's great. Space loss is something we want to combat because we have limited terrain available to us, and it's already cut down a little bit because of the shoreline. So we want to utilize as much of the terrain as possible. Right now, how is sewage doing? Sewage is doing great, and now water is doing great because of this filtration pump. Doing great enough that we can actually build these two. And because it's a filtration pump on the water pump plant, the water is going to stay clean. So, yep. Build these. Do it. Whoop, that's loud. And apparently there is... yep. Building fire. Building fire. Oh! I may have bulldozed the wrong building. And there's another rubble somewhere. What's your problem? Building fire? There we go. Building fire. So our fire department isn't the most efficient it could be, apparently. That's another thing. Before we start upgrading densities, we may want to upgrade to the bigger buildings. And by the bigger buildings, I mean just the hospital, the large fire station, the large police station. Could be a good idea. How are we on power? Oh, we're still fine. Very fine on power. That's another thing we're going to want to keep an eye on. If we ever want to start upgrading, we're going to need to provide more power to the city. Okay, so then we can zone this. Hey, zone this. Why ain't you zoning? Sometimes it does this, I don't know why. Oh well. It's fine. Depending on how things go. Oh yeah. I've thought a lot about this because this entire corner being commercial seems odd to me. So I may change all of these to residential and then just put another strip of commercial on the top part of our industrial here. Because that makes more sense to me, I think. We can keep this one as commercial. That doesn't bother me as much. Puts a nice little buffer. In fact... Alright, let's go check on our numbers. as it stands, we have over half our jobs are unfilled, so it could be a good idea. You know what? Let's do it. We will dezone all of this, and this, and rezone it. There we go. And then that was a massive amount of destruction right there. That was loud in my ears. Boom. Alright. What else do we have? Okay, so this is gonna fill up slowly but surely with some more residential. Actually, you know what? Let's make just this little part here commercial. So dezone this and this, just so we keep that little buffer. Yeah, that little buffer between residential and industrial, because the residential usually doesn't like to be next to industrial, even though here it should start. Yeah, we're on second tech level, so it's already less pollution. But yeah, let's keep it that way. Oh, and see, it's already upgrading all the way through. So that's good news. And we have some high wealth and medium wealth because of our new parks over here, the tiered urban green space and the small fountain park. People are loving it. I've been thinking also I may rebuild the education department on the back side, simply because I don't know, I'm tiny bit of CD, and this is I'm not a big fan of the fact that it's not symmetrical. It hurts my brain. It hurts it. And also I said yes, this needs to be flipped the other way around, because again my tiny bit of OCD just says it can't be it has to be facing the main road. So let's do that right now. Let's pause the game and bulldoze it. Yes, I'll do it. And no, this and this, and now it's facing the right way. Boom. And we will place the school buses again. And no more money for more school buses, that's fine. Put a sign on it. Put a flag on it. There we go. Great. And as soon as we get more money, we'll replace the school buses. How are you doing? You taught 406.
Well,
hello to you too. And let's press play again. At least we did it in the middle of the night, so it's not like the kids were inside the school when we bulldozed it. Because, you know, that's bad. A little bit. But, yeah. And things are settling very well right here. These guys, I mean... Oh, and cool looking bridge. See, these guys are low wealth residents, but I know of no one who has a low wealth home with such a nice view. These guys have really they have a great life, I think. They don't have much to complain about. Good school system right here next door, nice view. Oh yeah. They've got it good. Alright. My frame rates are bad. Okay, city spec, what do you want? Water shortage. Metal buildings need water to operate. What? What's going on with our water? Water's fine. Shut up. What's wrong with you? Clothes needs water. Where's my water? Why is there no water in the industrial sector? Is this Oh! Wait a minute. Yep. I'm an idiot. I have no idea where the water was coming from. Because it probably hadn't updated. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh man, I forgot to turn it back on after I built the filtration pump. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Okay. Let's alright, it's 5 AM. People should start coming into work and should start working at the water pumping station. And then everybody should have their water. Wow, that's, yeah. Water under building, calculating, yes. Do that. How's the water pollution table? That's ground pollution, water pollution, yeah. You know what, let's plant some trees. We can plant some trees, help with that. Yeah. Take me out of this. There we go. That should help alleviate the problems. And you are building something big. Ah, because you're on the side of a... yeah. I get it. Okay. Garbage collection. How is garbage collection going? Yeah, I know you don't have water. Shut up. Garbage collection is doing very well. So at least we have that going for us. Yes, we're back to water production, so buildings should all get their water very soon. Man, that was bad. Okay. Yeah, we're still playing it on slow just because, I don't know, I like to watch it unfold in real time. It's fun. Yes. Okay, so this is being switched into residential. Now let's check our job numbers. Better. A little better. Still a lot of unfilled jobs in, well, yeah, in pretty much everything. A little bit of unsatisfaction because we don't have high wealth shops as of yet. I'm not too worried about it. And so the rest is fine. Alright. So water situation slowly getting fixed. Water shortage. Parks closed for water shortage, I'm guessing. Police station closed. Yeah. 4 deaths per day. Yeah, but we're 26,000 people. I mean, 4 per day. That's no, I know that's 1,000 a year. Yeah, that's high. Fire trucks can get to a fire. Alright, so there are buildings to be... only one. This one. Okay. Water situation is being fixed. Get fixed. There we go. Everybody's getting water. Come on. Pump it. Man. Alright. We had other things to do as well for this episode. We don't really have any more room to zone residential. Something we could do to try and lower the amount of jobs needed, if I remember correctly, commercial jobs, commercial buildings fill less jobs, create less jobs than industrial buildings. So if we replace these with commercial buildings, the number of unfilled jobs should drop again. That's something we want. We have some extra desks and some unenrolled students. Come on, students, go to school. No homeless, so that's at least that's good. All right, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do a little zoning foo here. There we go. Whoop. Hey. There we go. And this is the mine, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And I guess we can switch this to a commercial. Yeah. That'll fix itself. Okay, and do we switch this one to a commercial? Or this? I guess we could. Yeah, let's do that. Don't need so much industrial, I guess. There we go. Alright. So that should help. We will rezone this as commercial. There we go. Let's rezone that a little bit. There we go. And commercial. Commercial and builders. This. And that. Zoning. What else do we have to switch? Switch this. Switch all of this. And nope, not what I wanted to do. D-zone this little bit, this little guy right here, and yes, all the way, and I guess we can, let's demolish this guy, and yes, like this, like this, this, and demolish him. Good. Okay, so that should reduce the amount of jobs, because right now we have too many for the amount of population we have. No, let's get out of this. Oh, wait. Abandoned buildings, building fire, and building fire. Alright. Okay. Let's check you out. You are now producing at maximum rate, so let's expand you. Because we need... Which side? Sure, why not? Let's do that. And let's give you another 316, 385, 386. Sure. That works as well. Okay. And let's put a sign on you. Apparently I cannot. Oh, there we go. go at the back. Let's wait until we build more. Actually, you know what? Heck, let's go all out. Boom. And that would take out the commercial, so not enough small ones. Oh, I guess this one has to wait. Okay. And oh, I can place these. So sure, let's place another one. Alright. So now we should be producing a lot more ore, so that's great. And this is an industrial building under construction, and I can't bulldoze it apparently. Oh no, I can. There we go. That's done. Great. Another look at jobs. Better. Better. Now it's about between a half and a third. So, okay. And population is still rising a little bit, so eventually it should sort of get a little bit more equal, although these businesses will expand since they're on a medium avenue. Okay. What's next? Do I fix this now? I'm tempted. How much did this cost? 15,000? We could. Oh, we could. Sure, let's do it. Let's just wait until we have the money first. Which should be in about 20 seconds. And what else we got? Oh yeah, you needed... Well, you're upgraded to the max, so I think the first building we're gonna have to enlarge will be the... We'll have to get the large fire station. How much does that cost? Not approved. Oh, we need a Department of Safety. Alright, so we need to get to 30,000 population. And then we will see. But that one costs 85,000. Alright. Alright, let's fix this. It's bugging me. And this seems centered to me. Or about as centered as it can get. There we go. I like this. I do. Alright. That leaves room for parks over here. So let's see. What can I add to you that would be fun? Fountain Plaza, Reflecting Pool Park, more fountains. Let's look into something else. Parks. Commercial wealth is a little higher than residential wealth at the moment. So let's go for... We could make it... We could build another one of these. Oh no, we don't have the room for it. What do we have the room for? More of those, I guess. Or a medium sculpture garden. That fits in very well here. Let's do that. And then that doesn't fit. That would. What else we got? limited into the what parks we can build now. We have a choice between a fenced fountain plaza, just a regular fountain plaza, or a small sculpture garden, or a flower plaza. Oh, flower plaza. Let's go with that. Put it right. Well, probably doesn't matter much, does it? Let's stick it here, right on the corner. Great. I think that looks good. And can we place anything at the back? Sculpture garden would work. Don't have space for the big ones. So let's go for the sculpture garden. And can we upgrade with something at the back of it? We could. Oh, let's put a flower plaza at the back. Sure. Boom. Nice. And as you could hear, the people are loving it. They think it's awesome. Let's see what it did to land value. I bet it skyrocketed. Well, it stayed pretty much the same. That's fine. I like having a lot of parks around the city hall. It feels like a town center. Yep. This is bringing it down, but we'll put parks on this side and it should help, and the large fire station should help as well. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's check out specialization. Right now we have mine 25 out of 96. What's our production currently? This guy produces 24 a day. This guy produces 24 a day. But has the ability to produce much more. I think. So maybe the jobs just need to get filled. Sickness. That's too bad. Alright, we have some small commercial buildings here. I'm guessing eventually they will face the proper way and start expanding. That's what we want. And these are starting to do so as well. Let's check it. Population has gone down and this has worsened. Alright, you know what we need to do? I bet population has gone down because this has gone much higher wealth. What we may need to do is upgrade these streets first. Because we won't be able to get to the bigger buildings until we get to 30,000 population. So yeah, let's start upgrading the middle of the city first. Let's start with this street since it's the most busy. So, roads, upgrade, you, medium. We're not going to go any higher than medium. And this one as well, why not? And this one. Actually, both of these. Might as well do the entire square. There we go. So now these guys have an excuse to expand. That is good news. Okay. And my frame rate is horrible. I don't know what's going on with that today. Okay, how are we doing? Sewage is fine, water's fine, power's fine. Garbage is great. This could be better. This could be better. This is perfect. 5 criminals per day, 5 arrests per day. No crime in my city. These are fine. I guess Chief Wiggin was fired. Chief Wiggin. For the urban and wealthy, new alternatives to sprawling estates, luxury condos. Yes! Condos. Great. We have condos. And... oh. Upgrading to some larger businesses. What's this looking like? That's fine. It's slowly going down, and this is going down as well. How's our education? 237 not enrolled, but we have room for them, so I'm not too worried. Maybe, yeah, let's add those buses. That should help. There we go. Should help kids get to school and help with the enrollment thing. So, that's good. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. These are upgrading everywhere. More jobs. That's good. And these are upgrading, so more population, which is also good. As soon as we get to 30,000, we will have a Department of Safety. A new fire station will be put in place, followed by a hospital. That's what we want. 30 tons a day now. This is still on 24. Let's check something. This, yeah, every single one of these towers adds 24 tons a day, and right now we have 3 of them plus the original one, so 4, which means that this mine by itself should fill the 96 a day requirement if only it had a full workforce. I'm guessing that's the limiting factor right now. Sorry about that. Okay, at least we're still making great money. People's taxes aren't too high. Biggest expense is education. That's fine with me. I like my people to be smart. Even if they're poor, they should be smart. Being low wealth is no excuse for being dumb. There we go. Add a shuttle bus slot to shuttle bus depot. Haven't I expanded this thing to the max? Oh no, not yet. Okay, we can do that. Boom. There, you happy? And... oh, and they want a gymnasium. I guess we can do that as well. Let's go take a look at this. You want a gymnasium, do you? I could put it here. I could put it here. Let's put it across the street. I like it here. Seems like a nice place. Not enough simoleons. How much do you cost? 10 grand. Oh, not there quite yet. We are in about 10 seconds though. Let's wait for it. Students enrolled, 1768 out of 1780. Yeah, I knew it. It was the buses. Students couldn't get to school. Now they can get to school, and they're all going to school. So that's great. And money. Give me my money. Yes. There we go. And we have a gymnasium. Does that give me 10 grand? Nope. Well, okay. Disasters. Oh, I could send them an earthquake. No. Or that thing. I think that one's the worst, actually. That is the most destructive of all the disasters I've seen so far. Let's not do that. Okay. No disasters. Oh, look at all the beautiful condos full of rich people. Residential wealth. How are you doing? Slightly more high wealth, I'm guessing, than the commercial, but still commercial wealth is slightly higher than residential wealth. Let's look at worker shortage. Yeah, I know. Let's look at building density. Industrial map, commercial map. What's this? Students, shoppers, workers, tourists, homeless. Map. Land value, building density map. There we go. That's the one I want. Let's take a look at this. And hold on. Ah, there we go. See, okay, that's the problem. Commercial density right now is much higher than residential density. So we need to get residential density up to something equivalent. I don't mind if industrial density stays low though, because we have enough jobs, but commercial density being so high, that is not helping our problem of too many unfilled jobs. So we need to put in more high density streets. I guess we have a little bit more money for that. Let's raise the rest of these streets to medium. So here we go, medium, medium, medium. This back one, all this medium. Medium. And medium. Alright, so the entire inner circle can now freely upgrade to some higher density. And what would it cost to upgrade my dirt roads to at least, yeah, low density? We're gonna stop looking like a backwater. Let's start looking like a proper town, shall we? And we are now out of money. It's okay. It's coming in. And eventually it's going to start looking a little better. Look at that. What is this? Oh, moving trucks. Yay. And they're moving out. Alright. People are moving in, so that's great for us. And a little burger joint next to the bus depot. Because have you ever seen a bus depot that doesn't have a burger joint next to it? I have not. Didn't I switch this to commercial? I have. You should not exist, sir. You have escaped my vigilance, but no more. And it's down. I forgot to check again. I always do this, but yeah, I forgot to check when we started the episode. I'm guessing it was a half hour ago, and that it's time to end. Alright. Small changes, but significant changes. We finally have a nice situation here developing with the water map. Let's take another look at it. Yeah, there we go. And this should gradually get healthier and healthier. And yeah, good. So next episode, our goal is to raise our population to over 30,000. get the safety department built on the city hall, upgrade our hospital and our hospital here, and large fire station. And the rest, well, the rest should do itself. Alright guys, see you next time.